strength, balance, neuromuscular control or lack thereof, coordination, that sort of thing. So the goal with this is to improve upon those skills. Okay, so when you guys are doing it, I want you to focus on the quality of what you're doing. Okay, so even if it's just a normal jog, think about how you're jogging, if you're being efficient, if your arms are moving front to back, that sort of thing. Okay? Yeah.
Have you ever hurt your knees?
I have not, because I do this. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to start off just with some jogging. Okay, so then turn around and jog back. So next one I want you guys to do is just a side shuffle, okay? Now when you go sideways, I want you to think about pushing off on the back foot. Go and get nice and low, athletic stance, and then you can come back the other way. Okay? Katie, can you stay out? Okay, next one. Back to front, okay? You guys go backwards. Again, I want arms swing front to back. Bring your foot back. Try to stay on your toe, okay? Don't snap back. Stay on the toes. Nice and low again. Quick feet, okay? I'll get out of here. I'll get out of the way. This time, as you guys go, lift these out. Nice straight line, okay? One more time. Bring the sidewalk, okay? So, like that. So, opposite arm and opposite leg. When you guys do this, I want you to stay tall, push your back screw bend forward. Straight kick, okay? Try not to kick it across your body. Straight. Oh. Okay. You guys done this? Okay. So, there it is. Walking. Like that. So, guys, the next one. Right. Grab your foot. Hold it. Grab. So, to do this, I want you to pause and you give it a count of 2, and then go to the next one. Feel this right in the outside of your rear end. Walk down and bring the outside in. Open up those hips if you're doing it in. A lot of soccer players. This is going to be jumping side to side, double leg, okay? So, when you jump, soft landing. Bend at your knees. Got it? down. I want you to make sure you drop. You're good. Okay, now you guys, rest there just a second. This time I want you to go even a little bit slower, but I want you to try to coordinate your arm and your leg. So as you go down, switch on, okay? Just like a running motion, switch arm, okay? You guys hear that? So when you go down, get your left arm up with the right leg and vice versa.
So like this, and then as you switch, it's like...
And then switch, yeah. So as you come down, you're going to drive up with the right and then switch with the left. Okay? What it's going to be, we're going to have you line up here, and then we'll start down at that corner. You're going to go front, back, back. Okay? So the pattern is going to be dun, 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 dun. Like that. Okay? So it's going to be dun, dun, dun. Okay? You don't want to touch the line, you want to get all the way in front of it. Good. Give yourselves enough space so that you're not crowding the person in front of you. So crowding. Alright, so let's go back now. The way back, you're going to go with your right foot in front. And I want you guys to really get low this time. Some of you are still standing kind of upright. And go for quick feet, okay? Now I want you to focus a little bit more on the speed of it. So, quick. Okay? Okay, ready? Go. Now, more space. There you go. Now go. What you're going to do, you're going to line up on this line. Okay? Now, this one, you're going to have you run down here. Pivot. Put your hand down. Sprint back. Pivot. Put your hand down. You're going to sprint back. And back up. Okay? Oh, no. So I think what we'll do on this one is maybe let's get into maybe 4 lines. Spread yourselves out. So when you sprint, you're going to plant and pivot, and then you're going to go back. And then you're going to plant with your left. So it's run down.
Pivot right, pivot left, pivot.
Yeah, forward,
And then
back.
back.
So everybody show you one more time? Yeah. Okay. So ready. Back down. Ready. Pivot. You're going to sprint back. Pivot. You're going to sprint back. Go going down right. And back.
Okay, I got that line right there.
The big one?
You went to the big one. Let's go with the jackets.
There you'll walk. That's good, okay? So, go.
Can we go once they finish the back pedal?
Once they finish the back pedal. And then back. Okay, guys, make sure you're getting that fingertips down on the ground. You guys were kind of sloppy on the pivot and the plant part, okay? So slow yourselves down and make sure that when you get to that line here, and then I want you to really explode out of it, okay? So it shouldn't be like that, okay? So really stop and then go. Just a couple more things, you guys. We're going to do a few strengthening exercises. First one we're going to do is just some walking lunges. Then you can't see the inside of your shoe. That means your knees collapsing too far in. Okay, so as you go down here, I want you to drop straight down and then walk straight down, okay? Form is up. Run! Really use your muscles to keep your knees straight. Straight down. Like that, okay? Always be thinking about how you can make yourself more efficient. Okay. Focusing on one foot. And I want you to go up on your toes. Okay? Everyone space out so you're not working. Piece of cake or... Do it when you're on the ground. I don't want you guys to be clasping your hands. Okay? It makes it easier. So, I want you about shoulder width apart. You're going to push up onto your toes. Now, when you do this, as you start to get tired, you're either going to want to push up or you're going to want to arch down, okay? If you can't maintain that position, then just go down onto your knees. Okay? And go ahead. Good. think about tightening your abdominals, okay? Everything stays nice and tight here. Knees stay bent, and you're gonna step out and in. Like that, okay? So now this is gonna be hard. More things, okay? So the whole point of doing something like this is repetition and practice, okay? So obviously during a soccer game, when you're out actually kicking the ball, you're not going to be thinking about, okay, well, I just went up for a header and now I'm landing on the ground. Well, how are my knees? You know, how's my landing? Did I stick my landing? Not going to be thinking about that. But if you practice it during the week, if you work on it on a frequent basis, it will become second nature and you will naturally land with good form. You will pivot well, all of that, all the things that are going to help you hopefully to not have to deal with a knee injury or an ankle injury or anything else.